To quote George Carlin, I do this real moron thing. It's called thinking, and I'm not a very good American because I like to form my own opinions. And I add, if I can't laugh, it's not my revolution. So how very happy I am to report that on March 2nd's Colbert Report and The Daily Show both reported that the Pope finally admitted that the Jews were never responsible for the crucifixion of Jesus, which is exactly what I've been saying. 2,000 years ago, a non-violent Palestinian devout Jew named Jesus rose up and challenged the job security of the corrupt temple authorities by teaching the people they didn't need to pay a priest for a ritual bath or to sacrifice livestock to be okay with God, for God already loved them just as they were. And what got Jesus crucified was disturbing the status quo of the Roman occupying forces. For crucifixion was the Romans' method of capital punishment. That's how they got rid of all their agitators, dissidents, rebels, and troublemakers. Another one of my most favorite agitator, dissident, rebel, and troublemaker was the secular Jewish road warrior Abbie Hoffman, who co-founded the Yippies, Youth International Party in the 1960s. Abbie is well known as the grand master of the Groucho Marxists because of his creative, comical anarchy. And anarchy is best understood as rebellion against unjust laws. The yang, male force of anarchy, resists authority and causes disorder and is socially and politically incorrect by the norms of the status quo, for it seeks the higher ground of justice. The yin, or feminine force of anarchy, births a new order out of the chaos, and chaos is creativity in action. Now, in 1968 Chicago, Abbie addressed the children of the 60s who had planned on spending the night in a city park after their long day of lobbying at the Democratic Convention. Mayor Daley sent word to Abbie that the multitudes were not welcome in his park and the cops were on the way in. Before the Chicago mob with badges descended upon America's youth, Abbie stood at a microphone and quoted Christ. He said, "I send you out like little lambs into the wolf's den. Remain as harmless as doves and cunning as snakes." Well, if the doves had consulted Webster's first, they would have had a laugh at the two words cunning is sandwiched in between. Look it up. Then they would have learned that cunning means one must be skillful, clever, sly, crafty, and do things with skill and ingenuity. To be cunning is also to be attractive, cute, and cleverly proficient. The 1960s doves lacked cunning and thus got their heads clobbered in, and many hippies were baptized via billy clubs, and then they became yippies. In November of 1986, Hoffman was arrested along with 14 others for trespassing at the University of Massachusetts. The charges stemmed from a protest against the Central Intelligence Agency's recruitment on the campus, and Abbie acted as his own attorney. In his closing arguments, he placed his actions within the best tradition of American civil disobedience and quoted Thomas Paine, the most outspoken and farsighted of all the leaders of the American Revolution. Abbie quoted, "Every age and generation must be as free to act for itself in all cases as the ages and generations which preceded it. Man has no property in man, neither has any generation a property in the generations which are to follow." In 1989, just prior to expiring from a fatal alcohol and phenobarbital combo, Abbie Hoffman told his sister he had a plan to solve the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, but he never got around to filling her in. Before he expired, Abbie did say, "We want everyone to control their own life and to care for one another. We cannot tolerate attitudes, institutions, and machines whose purpose is the destruction of life, the accumulation of profit." In solidarity with that, I'm Eileen Fleming. I'm looking for a district in Florida to serve in the House of Representatives. The rest of the story and much more at wearewideawake.org. Power to the peaceful. In solidarity, oh yes we can, begin the world again.